Hey everybody, welcome to another Age of Grogu reaction. I shall be reacting, of course, to the, I guess, trailer 2, trailer 3, the new trailer for Mando and Grogu that comes out on May 22nd. I have to say the first teaser trailer we got maybe about 6 months ago, and variations of that trailer were nice to see. It definitely sparked in the moment those feelings of wanting to rewatch these characters again on the big screen. I'm ready for something a little bit more. I got a feeling that we're not going to be too plot heavy in this movie, and I'm going to take it as a popcorn film and going in because the reality is, I feel like we are going to be getting another episode of the Mandalorian Grogu, and that's not a bad thing. It's going to be on the big screen, and I am looking forward to seeing that. They might have a bit, they've got a bit more budget. They're going to throw a bit more into visual effects, and I just hope it's a really strong story. That's what I'm looking forward to, is just seeing a strong enough story that is a popcorn film that doesn't have to make me think too hard, and that's about it. Lucasfilm have tread, unfortunately, on uneven water at times by a lot of the fans, and it's kind of sad that it keeps getting such backlash prior to a movie's release. Solo was the last example of that it got major backlash just due to on-set problems, as people called it, and then people blew it out of proportion. In this case, people are saying that the backlash is that this was originally season 4, and it's been shortened down to a feature film, and I don't know if that's the full case. I don't know. I want to enjoy this film just to enjoy it as a fan, and people who want to nitpick can nitpick, but I'm very excited to see this. I'm excited to see this trailer, and see where it takes us. Very recently they showed some images online in the art of book that's coming out of Null Hutta, which I'm a huge fan of the Hutts. I think ever since Return of the Jedi, when Jabba the Hutt was introduced, and then later on in the Clone Wars to see the other Hutt cartels, I'm fascinated in that, and even the teaser trailer kind of led to aim towards the fact the Hutts exist, knowing the fact that we're also going to be dealing with Road of the Hutt, which was the baby in the Clone Wars animated film, and the adult version of that character. I want to see more Hutts in the Star Wars universe, and looks like we're going to get it, and for the first time in a very long time. Anyway, guys, this trailer has just dropped. Let's check this out on 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Yeah, we saw this little tease yesterday. Looks like there's a Y-wing, couple of X-wings. That is R2-D2, is it? Oh.
Hey, never touch the buttons.
Nice.
I can use some information.
Which planet are we on here?
For this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
Ooh,
I'm looking for a hut.
Close for the night. Thank you.
A hut. Okay.
Gangsters.
Oh,
Criminals.
nice. The
Long
twins.
live the Empire.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
This little plate, chest plate. Okay. Oh, nice. Delphi
This
base.
isn't about revenge.
Okay. What the hell? Oh, okay.
It's about preventing
Nice.
another war.
Whoa.
Strap
Whoa.
in.
Is that the Hutta? What? Oh, Embo. Embo. Yes. Oh, Embo. Nice. Huts. You have the twins.
Before
All
going
right.
into harm's way,
We
check
got
your
his helmet
armor.
off. Check your armor.
The kid will live centuries beyond me. I won't always be around to
wow.
protect him.
Nice. Oh, we get to see Rhoda.
Scared?
What?
You should be.
Oh, nice. Who is this guy?
Do we run?
Oh, wow. Oh
or
my
do
god.
we fight?
Grab.
I like this kid.
Sam. What the heck? Oh.
What are you waiting for?
This little, That's so cool. Whoa. Nice. Oh, this looks gorgeous. Yeah, I'm in. Simple as that.
Let's save the rest for after dinner.
It's always eating. Oh man. Okay. That was awesome. That was really really cool. That's what I wanted from a Mandalorian and Grogu trailer. Lots of action, lots of cool stuff, lots of little fight sequences. They still don't tell us the story, which is really cool. But it seems like Road to the Hutt is a big part of this story, and the rumors about Embo being in live action are true. Embo, of course, was created in the animated series, which was one of the you've got like five of the coolest bounty hunters up there. And he, in my opinion, is one of those five coolest bounty hunters. I love the idea of, the fact that just the agility of that character is very cool. So to see him in live action is going to be extremely cool. I actually do want to rewatch this trailer and kind of just have a look at moments and break down. I need to see this again. So let's do this again, guys. We're going to check out, maybe I'll just pause this along the way. Want to really check out some of these moments. Well, starting off with the opening scene here, we see a couple of X-Wings and a Y-Wing here. I'm wondering if that's just simply, whether it's Carson Teva, whether it's we haven't seen Carson Teva yet, but there's been a lot of indication because of the both the Lego and Micro Galaxy Squadron have now released images that I've seen of Carson Teva and his X-Wing fighter as being part of the Mandalorian and Grogu toy line. So I'm going to assume Carson Teva is in here, which is going to be really cool. All right, so they're landing at Delphi Base. That is definitely R2D2. The twerps, the tweets are it, which means is Leia there on the base? There's a lot of questions there. R2 follows around certain crowds, and since Delphi Base is kind of still, the New Republic, R2 may be lending his services there. That would be kind of cool to see. And our new Razor Crest.
Never touch the buttons.
Nice cleanup. It looks much cleaner than we ever see it on television. I don't know why. Like cleaner in the sense of like the line
I can
work.
use some information.
Okay, so we are on I guess a new planet here. No idea what half of that says. I'd have to sit there and translate it. That's way too much work right now. I'm sure someone's going to translate it, and I'm going to be curious. It looks like some sort of a information booth of some sort, though.
Whoa, for this price, I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm looking for a hut.
And I forgot the Minbari, the Minbar, I forgot his name, the race forum guy. We see them obviously in Solo, but it's cool that these guys keep popping up all over the place, which is really awesome.
Close for the night. Thank you.
Bit of a coward. All right, so this is definitely... All right, take a step back here. All right, so we are definitely outside, obviously, the twins' lair. And these symbols on the doors we saw in the original trailer. So, yeah, it made sense that we were doing something with the huts. The fact that these are security guards for the twins makes complete sense. Because these things look like badass robots. And the fact that... How gorgeous... I love the design of this. Like, the fact we get the twins, in their own little kind of throne room kind of thing. It's so cool. This is exactly what I expect from, the huts on Nalhata, or at least wherever these guys are. I'm assuming it's Nalhata at this point.
Gangsters. War criminals.
Okay, and here, oh my goodness, is this Coruscant? And is this... No, this is not Palpatine's throne room, because it's... Oh, it could be. Like, it's very well... It's closely designed to Palpatine's... Not throne room. Palpatine's office on Coruscant. Interesting that they chose this design. No, it was a very different design. But we definitely feel like we're on Coruscant on this scene here. Obviously, Imperial... Are these the Imperials that we see in Mandalorian as well? Lots of questions.
The Empire.
Yeah. Okay, so along with the Empire. So obviously that is part of that group of council of the Empire that are still around post Palpatine's demise.
We'll take out every bad guy in your deck of cards.
So cool. This looks like it's the same place too, because of the architecture. I'm wondering whether Mando breaks into. I'm guessing that's what. I mean, okay, I'm only assuming here. I'm assuming Mando has been hired to go through and kind of, take down a lot of, by at least by the New Republic to take down a lot of these Empire regimes that are still floating around the galaxy. This is what it feels like from this trailer. We've got some brand new trooper armor here, which looks really cool. The moves, so good. All right, Delphi base again. Let's see if there's any okay, we've got a couple of X-Wings. We've got the Y-Wings. We see those landing there. It's mostly just basic X-Wings and Y-Wings. Obviously, we've got a U-Wing right there in the center. I'm wondering if that is Zeb's ship.
This isn't about revenge.
Okay, Sigourney Weaver once again as the Colonel. I guess that's all we see of her. Okay, so this looks like again. I think we're breaking into one of those Imperial remnant bases. This is definitely some sort or form of mouse droid of some sort, which is kind of cool. I like the new design of this mouse droid.
It's about preventing another.
Okay, so all right, we've got a whole series of the elite droid guards, which is very cool, or similar versions of them. Very colorful. I actually can't wait to see the action figures of those guys. I feel like we're maybe on some sort of a hut kind of base element here. This just, again, very cool design, very cool visual. I'm excited to see more of this place.
War.
Okay, what are these ships that are flying out? They're just moving too fast. Okay, this looks like a new ship. Ooh, which means that Micro Galaxy Squadron will be giving us some brand new ships. I can't tell, it's moving too fast. I cannot wait to see it. This looks new, and it looks almost like a little miniature skiff or sail barge or something like that. I guess we're going to find out. Oh man, I need to get a freeze frame on one of these guys. Hang on. Nah, they're going to be moving just too fast. But look how cool this is. Could this be no hotter? Swampland, swamp kind of city. I love the production design. Looks completely Star Wars, which is great. Doug Chang, I cannot wait to see the work of this man in this film. Looks fantastic.
Strap in.
Okay, our new Razor Crest. Okay, and Embo. Enter Embo. You can tell his silhouette straight away, even without the helmet. I could tell his silhouette, his lanky arms and lanky body. No idea where this is. No, I don't know where this is. Okay, so he captures. All right, looks like this is where Mando's been captured. Removed his helmet. There's Pedro Pascal.
You will suffer.
Look how cool that silhouette is. Oh my god, Embo, real life. This is going to be great. Sounds like it's the same voice actor who voiced him in the Clone Wars too. Just from these few seconds. I could be wrong, but it sounds very much like his voice.
And then
Yeah.
it will be
Oh, it
his
is.
turn.
Oh no, that sounds like the Hutts. Oh, okay, that's the Hutt. One of the twins. I love these guys. I love the fact that they were introduced in Book of Boba Fett and we get just more Hutts in the galaxy because I feel like that's been missing for a while. I wanted to see more Hutts, as I said, and here we go.
Before going into harm's way, check your armor.
Yep. All right.
The kid will live centuries beyond me.
Okay, this is such a cool moment. So obviously, Grogu's still training and doing his Jedi training and resting, relaxing, learn what he learned from Luke, which is cool. I still want to see Grogu 500 years from now, just a story about him at full, middle age or youth kind of element and in the Star Wars universe and see what his effect is as a Mandalorian Jedi, or whether he chooses to go that route. He's still continuing his force powers. It's such a great advantage for the character.
I won't always be around to protect him.
And here we go. Look at that. Road of the Hutt. In a gladiating ring by the look of it. books. Okay. Oh, and he's forced to fight Mando. Look at this. Okay, buff Road of the Hutt. All right, we've got a buff Hutt. That was always rumored, but I actually think he looks pretty decent. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of action figures coming out of Road of the Hutt at this point. Look how cool. All right, so that's a story all by itself. Like I'm curious to see what that is all about there.
Are you scared?
Okay, and look at this guy. Look, I don't know who this character is. I don't know where we are. And we look like we're in a forest. Maybe it's Nalhata. Maybe it's somewhere else. But I want to know what this creature's all about. I love the design.
Scared? You should be.
And this monster, this beastie. Alright, I feel like I've seen this before in either some of the artwork or something like that. I feel like it's a piece of artwork we have seen from Star Wars. I just can't place it. Judging from the water pipes and everything else here, I'm going to say we might be still on Nalhata, and maybe that's where I saw it on the Clone Wars episode. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think it might be in one of those episodes where it's one of the swamp creatures that attack in Nalhata. Which looks like it looks so cool. Look at the size of that thing.
We run.
Zab!
I like this kid.
I like this kid. Zeb Aurelius. Oh, yes. I cannot wait to see more of Zeb. I want to know the story. I want to know why, he has separated from the Rebels crew. I want to know why he's on Delphi base. I want to know, because we did see him in Delphi base in one of the previous episodes. Wait, was it Mandalorian? Oh, he was there somewhere at one point. All right, let's check on. Oh, wait, we're getting a close-up look at this ship. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, this definitely feels Hutt-like in its own way. I guess we don't quite see the full ship. Well, I'm looking forward to the actual toy design of this ship coming out. It comes crashing down. Nice. Okay, and then of course we've got our, I forgot the name of the creatures, but with the Dinjaric table. It looks like we've got a whole pile of them that escape. I don't know if... actually, this might be leading into the... we did see in the previous trailer that came out with Mando fighting them in the arena, so maybe this is a arena moment. Oh, but this is not the arena moment because they get out. Look at this. They get out to the street. All right.
What are you waiting for?
Beasties get loose on the street. Okay. Nice. Yep. Got it. Just the upgrades are fantastic to this trailer. To this film. We get only so much from a TV show, so it's nice to see this world more developed in the big screen. I think at some point in the future, Grogu's gonna have some sort of a speeder bike of his own, because look at this, like he's riding his pod like he's riding a speeder bike right now. It's very cool.
Let's save the rest for after
no
dinner.
more food. No more food. He loves his food. What can I say? Okay, guys. All right. So yeah, I'm down for this. I'm glad we got a whole lot more. I'm glad we didn't get we've got almost entirely new footage from the previous trailer, which is great. I feel like the fans have been asking for this for a while. Hopefully this is enough to settle their needs for a little while, because dare I say it, the toxic fan base kind of need to be fed in the right way, which is kind of sad and annoying. And I feel like Lucasfilm are going to show what they want to show and hopefully hold off what they need to hold off, so at least we get some surprises when we get to the movie itself, because I hate the entire story being laid out for me. I can definitely sit here like this and watch this trailer and take assumptions and guesses to what I'm seeing. I could be completely wrong on most of my guesses, I don't know, but at the same time I'm very, very much hyped and excited to see how this film plays out. I want to see it on the big screen. It's been about 6 or 7 years now since we've seen a Star Wars movie on the big screen. whenever we've seen a TV episode on the big screen, and I have seen, some Skeleton Crew and a few other, and Acolyte I saw also at some screenings for the first two episodes. Just to see those on the big screen was quite spectacular. And so, whether it's TV, whether it's big screen, doesn't matter. I'd love to see it all on, in the theaters. I'd love to see at some point, maybe we'll get some stuff from Rogue One. Sorry, not Rogue One. Next year's Rogue One. No, this year's Rogue One is 10th anniversary. Let's hope that they actually do some re-releases of the season 2 of Andor. I mean, I'd love to see some of those arcs on the big screen too. That being said, guys, if you enjoyed this reaction, please like and subscribe. And I'm going to be reacting more to Mando with a group of other friends later on. And I'll be probably doing my own breakdowns as well in the future. So if you get the chance, check it all out. And be excited, guys. Just take in the popcorn movie. It's as simple as that. Take it in. Just accept it as a popcorn film. Go in, be entertained mindlessly. I'm not expecting a heavy plot. I'm not expecting heavy tie-ins. I just want to simply have a entertaining experience in the big screen, and I think I'm going to get it from this film. So I'll catch you all later.